The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions.
Will Riker to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
By 20.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
On the play. It's now
but just 2 plays
down.
in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
By 20. Yes. Hey, 76. 76. 76. Turbo.
Here's Gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. So the completion results here in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Formation for the
Here's
Lions.
Jack Fox now. Looking up into the roof, and he knocks it. It's loose.
I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the player's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Gone. And this one's incomplete.
Intended for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Trying to get that to Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. That'll bring up second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Here's Gone. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good. The Lions lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Nice return, sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's McCarthy. Pressure is brought down. Just 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Complete to Justin Jefferson.
But it leads now to a third down.
14-yard.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
For the Vikings.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over first and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Look at this defense for the Vikings. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
And the Lions first down.
Back to throw, gone. And it's caught. And Jeff Williams, touchdown. Jameer Gibbs, 13 yards out. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Lions 14. Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you guys do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
First down, Minnesota.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Justin Jefferson.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again, McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll. And rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the Lions' 14-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Rolling to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Vikings 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Got an open man that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll fake the give. Now gone. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And it'll take this to the far side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back and forth first quarter of play.
At the 47-yard line.
Gone. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Ties the game.
And we are tied at 14.
Will Riker to kick off for
this one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season. But and yet again, Goff is intercepted. And he wants to make this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game that want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want it to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all the fans who play fantasy, they're enjoying it out there on this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not at a premium here.
For a Lions.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
20.
To throw is gone. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gibbs. And a big game that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Play action. It's gone. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
We go tonight. 180.
To the air again. Gone. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
straight ahead. Well, he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about
Gibbs, the ball carrier.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that?
And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta from 3 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Lions are right down the middle. We've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at repeat that Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just about wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Looking to throw McCarthy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
To the air with McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Surveyed on the sack. It's going to lead him to 4th down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. A 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the offense will come back heading deep in their own territory. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
That's a good defensive back. Almost a physical reaction. Watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he's got a touchdown, and he's got the first down.
It's a gain of 14
The problems
yards.
they've got giving away the football in this first half. They've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The Lions are 4-3, a game over 500. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
2nd down and 8. Goff now looking to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now gone. Short pass here taken in by Laporta. This is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff now Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
20.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And this is caught by Williams. And it's this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Lions 28, Vikings 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in the field goal range. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A 9-yard
Officially, they'll call that a 9-yard pickup there, so it leaves them in a good spot. Second and inches forthcoming. Again, it's Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. This now a third and 4.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's tackled at
Penalty now called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. Under now with career touchdown number 50. And the Vikings have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
That will tie the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked by Jefferson. Well, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just have to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try to get some points. Or old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Jack Fox to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, partners, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
On the move to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And wide open receiver complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Vikings.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. Sticking with the pass. Here's McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. They'll get forward for 3 down the 16-yard line.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. McCarthy setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted a touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day.
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Byron Murphy. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. Here's a 2nd and 7. To Jefferson on the slant. There's a gain of 4. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's McCarthy. And rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And he will bring it back. Interception return for Lions. Touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
And ball's out from midfield. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free. They couldn't take it away.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
As he throws there, incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He's throwing now an opening. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
To number 19.
3rd catch for him on his drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
And to
the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He sets up the screen to Jones. And they work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They're going to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got the incomplete. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Complete to Edison on the out route. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second and a couple.
At the 7-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Aaron Jones hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our game here to 3rd.
For the Vikings.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
A 5-yard gain.
And it'll be second down.
Second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Intended for Jameer
incomplete.
Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get a good shot.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
42-yard line.
On play action, McCarthy sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Completes this to Addison out left. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Vikings.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a give to Jones running left.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
First down, Minnesota.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time they're waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2.
Now they'll change things up.
Second and 12 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
Now McCarthy.
Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Allison. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Aaron Jones.
Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Vikings have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
42. Lions 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's got this to Williams.
They work this well upfield across the field.
42 yards.
A good pickup there at 22.
First down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Play action. It's gone.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll fake the handoff. Now gone.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. The drive continues as they search for a time touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. I think a free play now for Goff. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Don't forget the extra point hits something good. And an important one that is we are on time now early in this 4th quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
And he'll begin the drive and begin to Jones.
Fights forward from 1 yard up to the 21. Second and 9 up to the 21.
A gain of a yard.
McCarthy gets set to throw it. Addison hauls it in.
They get all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To the air with McCarthy. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hawkinson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. And this is going to be intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. Interception, return for the Lions, touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Lions 49, Vikings 42. Jack Fox to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Sheds off the tackle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
That was a nicely run slant route. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice time.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And second down. Looking to throw McCarthy. He gets it to Anderson. And he'll be defended at the 33, following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
A 3-yard pickup.
To the air again, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And that will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
First down, Vikings.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And he'll find his way down around the 12. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game. Will Reichard to kick off.
And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Goff. And this one too low.
The way he's throwing the football today, I'm also surprised when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now gone. Throw caught by Raymond. And he gets this one just shy of 30 down at the 39. Time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's gone. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Black 20.
Goff now to throw. And this is caught by Williams. Well, he goes down there to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going down. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Second down, goal to go.
What? 180.
Again, it's Gibbs.
And a short pickup there. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 1 yard.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
180.
They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? You know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here. But they're all worried about him dinner tonight, aren't they?
They don't care. He's a